Hi, Professor Wainaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood, youth, parenting, and all things school. Welcome. Are you looking at your child or looking for yourself in them? Are you looking at your child or are you looking to find yourself in them? It's a question that cuts deep, but one every parent must confront. Parenting is a powerful journey, one that also filled with pitfalls. One of the most dangerous pitfalls is the temptation to see your child as a blank slate for your own unmet ambitions. If your desire to guide, protect, or encourage, are you only projecting your unfinished dreams onto them? If you are not careful, what you call nurturing could become an act of self-gratification, leaving little room for your child's unique identity to thrive. When you shape your parenting around your unfulfilled goals, your child becomes the stage where your forgotten hopes play out. This is surprisingly common and well documented in developmental psychology. Parents who once aspired to be athletes, artists, musicians, academics, may unconsciously steer their children into similar paths. And at first glance, this might seem harmless or even inspiring. After all, who wouldn't want to share their passions with their child? But the danger lies in whether you are truly seeing their desires or simply superimposing your own. When expectations dominate, your child's sense of autonomy suffers. I will say that again for those at the back. When your expectations dominate, your child's sense of autonomy suffers. Your child might achieve, even excel, but at what cost? Without the freedom to explore their own interests, they lose touch with who they are. This erasing of self often results in resentment or a lifelong struggle with identity. Researchers in the Journal of Adolescent Research have shown that children subjected to controlling parental expectations are more prone to anxiety, low self-esteem, and a diminished ability to make independent decisions as adults. What looks like motivation from your perspective may feel like a suffocating weight from the perspective of your child. So, where do you draw the line between guiding your child and projecting onto them? It lies in the understanding of your motivations. Are you encouraging their natural curiosity or are you pushing them towards a future you once wanted for yourself? If you're honest, you might notice moments where their victories feel more like your own redemption. These are the moments to pause. To avoid crossing that line, start by truly listening to your child. Pay attention to what excites them, not what excites you about them. Ask open-ended questions. What made you happiest today? Or what do you want to try next? These conversations are not about steering, but about discovering. They're about creating a space where your child can express their individuality without fear of disappointing you. Another helpful shift is learning to detach your worth as a parent from your child's successes. Oh yes, too often parents feel validated or invalidated by their child's performance. This mindset is very toxic. Parenting isn't a reflection of your personal achievements, it's a relationship. When you tie your self-esteem to your child's outcomes, you burden them with burdens they never agreed to carry in the first place. So instead, celebrate their efforts and their failures Equally, failure, as uncomfortable as it may be, is the most fertile ground for growth. A child who feels free to stumble without judgment develops resilience and a healthy sense of self. Equally, and this is important, you must make peace with your own past. If you are constantly yearning to relive your abandoned dreams, those ghosts will haunt your parenting. Reflect on what unmet desires you are projecting. The more you heal your inner world, the less likely you are to impose it on your child. And remember, a child raised to live someone else's life becomes an adult who struggles to live their own. Worse still, they may repeat the cycle, burdening their children with the same misplaced expectations. Parenting is not about crafting a masterpiece that reflects your ambitions. It's about tending to a garden where each plant grows according to its nature. Your job is not to sculpt, but to nurture the conditions for growth, even if the result looks nothing like what you had in mind. In the end, the question isn't whether your child fulfills your dreams, it's whether you can let them fulfill their own. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.